faculty member of the University of Rzeszów with over 25 years of experience. I am a sociologist with a PhD in management. My university, my organization is the largest higher education institutions in the region, offering education in almost 60 fields of study. I mean about BA or MA level and about 15 PhD programs, including economics, sociology, law, biology, health science, history, and so on and so on. The university's research and teaching potential includes circa about 1,300 academics. The university cooperates strongly with various types of regional and local institutions, from public institutions to business community. It cooperates with Polish higher education institutions and almost 300 partners, universities from all over the world. My university offers also a number of postgraduate study programs addressed to the business, administrative and public institutions, including, for example, leadership in public or human resource management. I've been involved with the later postgraduate study, human resource management, for many years, having courses in them. Yes, I'm trying to do that. My region characterized by quite dynamic development. Many local companies in the fields of business and public services are developing or starting up. Many employees from these institutions, from the management level to human resources staff, are taking up the postgraduate courses offered by my institution, by my university, in practical, in some fields of, for example, human resource management. During my class, I try to deliver actual and practical knowledge in the fields of the human resource management. Quite often I invite high experienced practitioners to my classes, for instance, officials from the business sector, public institution sectors, or service sector, who share their experiences and practical competences with the participants of this study. It also happens that my former students sometimes consult with me on some decisions concerning their work environment, or sometimes they ask for advice. What is important? With most of our learners, we are still regular contact, building mutual trust and awareness of the importance of cooperation between VIT and business environment. Taking into consideration the dynamically changing labor markets, including local ones, the changing needs of the market, as well as the growing competitions in these markets, and in order to respond to those challenges, it's necessary to develop an educational model that meets these challenges. Creating a common space for the exchange of knowledge, experiences, information, and also joint activities together to meet the challenges of the changing local environment, I mean about business, administrative and public, is simply necessary. From many years it's been known that theory alone is not enough. The added value of successful education is created, among other things, from the combination of theory and practice. This can be said to be expressed in the proverb, practice makes perfect. Undoubtedly, the combination of theoretical knowledge and professional experience brings benefits and is now necessary. It's through this approach we can, for example, be aware of current trends in the local business, be aware of the required skills of employees required by the local business. From the above two issues arise the necessity to create an educational offer that combines theoretical knowledge with the skills of employees required by the employers. Based on my observation and experience of the problem at hand, and the fact that very dynamic changes are taking place in the labor market, it seems to me that a serious challenge for VIT and business working together is firstly to be able to perceive these changes and the needs of the market, especially in the local one. And secondly, to create and offer effective and successful education that integrates theoretical knowledge in a specific area with professional practice, with adequate professional skills. At the same time, we have to recognize that for such an offer, it's necessary to be aware of intentionally creating the right space and opportunities for VIT and business working together, and permanently encouraging them to do so. Taking into consideration what I said earlier, VIT provides and business communities not so much can, but must work together, create stronger and stronger areas of cooperation, connected theory and practice. The dynamic changes in the labor market I mentioned above, including local markets, the use of increasingly modern technologies, IT, AI, or for example, appropriate software of management, logistics, communication, etc., the growing importance of knowledge-based economy obligates, we can say, even forces the need for cooperation between VIT and business community. Without such cooperation, it will be not possible to offer adequate and effective professional education for the needs to the local market. A market, as I said previously, that is rapidly changing.